We know firefighters face many risks on the job, putting their lives on the line. And research shows they also have a higher risk of death from several forms of cancer. Now, according to the San Francisco Firefighters Cancer Prevention Foundation, 65% of firefighters will be diagnosed with the disease because of their higher exposure to carcinogens. Now, the San Francisco Fire Department is getting new gear free of cancer-causing chemicals. Our Sooji Nam explains.
The glory wall here. I've got my space here in the house where I can put up a few things from memorabilia from when I was on the job.
Tony Stefani reflects on his nearly 3 decades of service with the San Francisco Fire Department.
It's a picture of my crew, and you got my backside there.
He was a captain at Fire Station Rescue 1, known as the Alley Cats back in the day.
I am right here.
But in 2003, Stefani made the difficult decision to cut his career short. He was diagnosed with cancer, transitional cell carcinoma, and remembers this conversation with his doctor.
If I worked in the chemical industry, I told him no, that I was a firefighter here in the city. And he told me that, well, I hate to tell you, but you do work in the chemical industry, and this is probably an accumulation of the toxins that you've ingested and inhaled for the last 27 years on the job.
Stefani and his colleagues discovered that their turnout gear, which contains a water-resistant chemical known as PFAS, more commonly known as forever chemicals, has been exposing them to carcinogens in the field.
There was multiple times when I was exposed to these chemicals that we did not know anything about at that time.
But now, the San Francisco Fire Department is paving the way.
State-of-the-art personal protective equipment.
Fire Captain John Ayers says every one of their firefighters will be receiving non-PFAS equipment as soon as possible.
Our pores are open and subject to materials that could be passing through the turnouts. And by having PFAS-free materials, like in our moisture barrier and on the outer shell, it'll prevent toxins from entering our bodies.
The department will be the first in the Bay Area to use equipment without forever chemicals.
I'm one of 1,500 firefighters here in the city and county of San Francisco, and if we can be trend-setting to make sure all firefighters are in safer gear, that's a good win for all of us in the fire service.
After retiring, Stefani founded the San Francisco Firefighters Cancer Prevention Foundation, providing medical and financial resources for firefighters statewide.
Knowing what I know now about the toxic exposures on the job, I would have definitely have taken better care of myself at a working fire. And the culture was a lot different then too. It was who's going to stay in the longest and who's the toughest.
Stefani is cancer-free and says he will keep the fight not just for himself, but for his fellow brothers and sisters in uniform.
Now, the San Francisco Fire Department is the largest U.S. fire department to adopt non-PFAS turnout gear.